It's the end of the year and WebStorm 2022.3 is wrapped up. This release brings the new UI preview, Vitest support, code vision for JavaScript and TypeScript, Angular type narrowing support, and Vue updates. Let's see what's new in WebStorm 2022.3. We've reworked the new project wizard available in WebStorm's welcome screen. In WebStorm 2022.2, we removed the project templates for AngularJS, Cordova, and Meteor. In this release, we also added new project templates for Next.js and Vite, as well as updated the Vue one to follow latest standards. WebStorm supports Vitest, a Vite native unit testing framework. You can run your Vitest tests, then easily rerun, and later debug your tests in all of the key ways that you'd expect, including through gutter icons. Also, for the all tests run configuration, the Vitest watch mode is enabled by default. This makes tests updating very fast. Snapshot testing and coverage are supported in watch mode, giving you near instant feedback. For example, as you change your tests, the coverage numbers update quickly. WebStorm 2022.3 also brings an assortment of improvements for Vue. WebStorm can now take care of unresolved imports and will offer suggestions for importing Vue components. We've also updated the props destructure syntax, improving the behavior of code completion and type checking for Vue library and component props, and fixed several Next 3 issues. There's one more important improvement for Vue in this release that's worth taking a look at. New code snippets, or live templates as WebStorm calls them. You can use them to add common constructs like script setup or export default to make these things faster. Go to Preferences/Settings and then Editor Live Templates and expand the View section to browse the available code snippets. Angular gets some love in WebStorm 2022.3. In TypeScript, you might have some abstract and concrete classes and some methods to distinguish them. We've added support for type narrowing in Angular templates, which will provide more precise type information, warnings, and better code completion suggestions. Additionally, WebStorm now excludes the .angular cache folder from global searches to help provide better search results. Earlier this year, we announced a closed preview program for the new UI for JetBrains IDEs. First, you can switch to the new UI via Preferences/Settings, Appearance and Behavior, New UI. After a restart, you're in the new UI. Once launched, you can use the new light and dark themes that are designed for the new UI. With this first step, we aim to introduce the reworked look and feel of our IDEs to a limited number of users. Give new UI a try and let us know what you think. The Code Vision feature from Writer and IntelliJ IDEA has made it into WebStorm 2022.3. Code Vision gathers various metrics for types and type members and displays this information near their declarations. This will make it easier to track the usage of various classes, methods, type aliases, and interfaces in your code. If you don't like them, you can disable them right there in the editor with a right click. Go to Preferences/Settings, Editor, Inlay Hints to configure Code Vision. We're shipping several fixes for working with monorepos and TypeScript in WebStorm. In a monorepo with two packages, you write a component, either a watcher recompiles or you do so manually, however your project works. In WebStorm 2022.3, all the code intelligence you'd expect now in monorepos. Autocomplete, navigate, usages, refactor rename, all work reliably for all the popular package managers, including NPM, Yarn, and PNPM. In WebStorm 2022.3, laying out a multi-window workspace just got easier. If you have multiple windows open, perhaps on multiple monitors, you can now drag a tool window out of the main window into a floating editor tab. We've reworked the behavior of the paste action. Now, when you copy or cut a line without any code selected, the paste action will add the contents of the clipboard above the current line, not at your caret as it did in previous versions. You can disable this behavior in Preferences Settings, Advanced Settings. WebStorm 2022.3 includes improvements for our Docker support. WebStorm now supports connections to Docker that run in WSL. Also, there's a new pull Docker image intention, full support for .docker ignore files and here doc syntax, and the ability to set up Docker connections using Docker contexts. That's not all for WebStorm 2022.3. Also in this release, support for new CSS features like the @supports rule, viewport units, and container queries. A new intention to sort JavaScript and TypeScript objects alphabetically, and an intention action preview, a new settings sync solution, and a redesigned review list for GitHub and Space. A big release to close out 2022. New UI, Vue and Vitest, Angular, editing improvements, and more. A big release. We hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching this video, and thanks for using WebStorm.